Hi everybody, this is Christy with Pack Tax. I've got an update for you on the daycare credit that is part of the 2021 taxes that we're about to file. So great news, this is all attached to the COVID legislation that went through, and it's not permanent, it just applies to 2021, but the daycare credits have been significantly expanded. So in the past, you could only claim up to $3,000 per kid, and you could only claim 2 kids, and then they only gave you a small percentage, around 20% of that back as a credit. Well, it's totally been changed. So now instead of being able to claim $3,000 in daycare per kid, you can claim $8,000 per kid on 2 kids. So you can now claim up to $16,000 of daycare expenses, where before you were maxed out at like 6. So it's a huge difference, and they've increased the percent of the credit back that you qualify for. For some, it's up to 50%. So that means if you have a family that has significant daycare costs, you're spending more than $16,000 a year on daycare, which is actually really easy to do because everything's so expensive. So if that's you, potentially you could now qualify for an $8,000 credit, where in the past you only got a $1,200 credit with that same amount. So that's gonna really impact people that have huge daycare costs. So we really are gonna care about daycare this year. Please find out your daycare amounts. You can get the statement right from your provider that should show their federal ID number and the amount that was paid to them. Preschool counts. If you got preschool, as long as both spouses are working, or if you're single, if you are working, then preschool will count, daycare will count. So please come with those. Also keep in mind, if you're just paying like the neighbor girl or a family member, you can only claim the daycare credit if that provider is claiming it as income. So it goes on both ends. So if it's your mom and you're giving her some money and she doesn't want to claim it, well, then you're not going to qualify for the credit. So if it's your mom and you want to qualify for the credit, well, then we need mom's name and mom's social, and we have to report to the IRS this amount of money in order for you to get the credit. So the credit's really big this year, so it just might work out better for everybody to still do that because the credit's so big. So pay attention to daycare. That's going to be something that's new this year that is much better than what it was before. Thanks.